Hello Taurus, welcome to Essence Reflections Tarot. My name is Krista and this is your reading for the week of July 29th to August 4th, 2019. And it's for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And let's just see what the cards have for you this week, Taurus. So in the physical, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. In the emotional, we have the Ace of Swords. In the mental, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, and in the spiritual is the Three of Wands. So with this Ace of Swords in the emotional, it's like you have started on a new path. You have a new, whole, gifted new way of thinking about your emotions, a way of really thinking about your sovereignty of your emotions and really being clear on what your emotions are and how they are affecting you and where you are headed with those emotions. And this is the beginning of a new path, a new journey, a new phase of learning, and it's really allowed you to see some truths about yourself, and it's really allowed you to see where you have been kind of pulling the wool over your own eyes and not wanting yourself to see certain things, but you're there now. You're able to see them, and you're allowing yourself to see them, and you're allowing yourself to kind of understand what they mean and to kind of put that together in different puzzle pieces with the rest of what's happening for you. And this new clarity, as painful as it might be, is bringing you definitely some freedom, but also a bit of sorrow. It is, I think you're realizing that certain relationships are not what you had thought they were. And while this is a difficult thing to see, it's also a very freeing thing to see. We have here both the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. So this is something that you're kind of, it's not completely new information for you. You're kind of at that place where you're still coping with a sense of loss with it, but you are also starting to see something new on your horizon with it as well. It's kind of cleared some things up and allowed you to open to some new possibilities that you that were not available to you before, when you were kind of stuck in the place of not seeing what was there for you before. So these are all minor arcana cards here for you this week, Taurus. So it doesn't look like you have major shifts happening for you. It doesn't look like you have big overarching changes happening. It does look like you are just kind of clearing out some cobwebs, and you are kind of clearing some space for you to be able to move forward into something new and into something that is very direct and very empowering. I really see leaps and bounds happening for you in terms of your personal sovereignty and in terms of being able to take charge of what's yours, and to not have the waters muddied by disillusion, and to not have the waters also muddied by relationships that are really not in your best interest. And it looks like you're really focusing on this Three of Cups in reverse, that this sense of loss is really quite prevalent for you right now. And that's understandable, and the caution would be not to get overwhelmed by that, and not to let that completely cloud your vision and get you into another space of a Seven of Swords situation where you're not seeing things clearly and where you're not allowing yourself to really see the truth of a situation. There is a lot on the horizon here for you to be looking forward to, and to allow yourself to have a balance between these two, because they are kind of the different sides of the same coin for your situation where you are right now. And it's important for those to be in balance for you and to not really stress one over the other. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. I really appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you again next week. Bye-bye.